Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Harrison Buck. I work outbound sales for Supplied Energy. Just real quick before we get into it, just want to mention that this webinar is going to be recorded today. And please ask any questions along the way, throw them in the Q&A section below. And with that, I'm just going to share my screen, share a little bit about Supplied Energy, and introduce Riley Huggins of Samsung. And yeah, thanks again for being here today. Please excuse my nasally voice. Feeling a little under the weather. Okay. All right, thank you. All right, you guys can all see that okay?
Got it.
Sweet, thank you. All right, so we are Supplied Energy, and I just want to share a little bit about what we can do for you as a wholesale distributor and more. This is who are on the panel today. Myself, Harrison Buck, Supplied Energy President Kyle Smith, and Riley Huggins is the Distribution Account Sales Manager for Samsung. Here's a little bit more of our team, some faces you'll see if you run into the Supplied Energy crew. These are the guys that make everything run so smoothly over on our end. We currently have locations in Austin, Texas, Catoosa, Oklahoma, Greenville, Illinois, Noonan, Georgia, and that's all for now. A little bit about us. If you hadn't caught our previous webinars with Savant, HomeGrid, or Solark, we like to get very involved with projects as much as we can to help our customers. We'd like to be a behind the curtain partner, so to speak, and help out any way that we can. And so whatever that looks like for you, we'd like to learn about your project and see where we can help out. So we serve, well, we are a distributor, but we also serve installers, developers, loopers, home and business owners, electric utilities, builders, architects, as well as engineers. What we're looking to do as a company, as a wholesale distributor, is we want to offer complete electrification packages. We do that through trainings. We offer design services, retail sales support, pipe fabrication, feasibility studies, as well as planning. These are the product categories that we offer. We have a complete side of our company that is on heating and cooling, mini splits, air source heat pumps, which we'll be getting into today with Samsung. But we also offer piping fabrication, energy monitoring and load management, as well as power products. And these all sort of morph together to achieve net zero structures, which is our goal. So we do that in 4 steps. First, we tighten the envelope using spray foam or cellulose insulation, as well as vapor barriers. We install heat pumps, electric heat pumps ideally, whether that be geothermal, air source, VRF, or mini splits. And then third, we generate power using solar PV. We sell inverters as well as racking and balance of systems. And then we store that power that we've created from solar in a battery for use at a later time. So a little bit about those 4 steps. The home in this photo here has geothermal. It also has energy monitoring. It's generating its own power with use of solar, and it has a very tight envelope, making this home all electric as well as net zero. So this is sort of a complete package of what we're looking to do as a company here at Supplied Energy. And so we chose to run with Samsung because we truly believe they have the best product in the market, as well as great training support. They have a true loyalty program, offer great warranty. Their products are available here in the United States, and we have them as well. And they are very innovative with their technology, and I'm Riley's going to get into it, and we're really excited about it. They have great connectivity and they look aesthetically pleasing, in our opinion. Yeah, and again, just please put questions you have in the Q&A at any time. And with that, I'm going to hand it over to Riley Huggins of Samsung. So Riley, you can go ahead and share your screen.
All right. Thank you, Harrison. How's that look for everybody? Okay, great. Well, good morning. Thank you, Harrison, for turning it over to me. Thank you, Supplied Energy, for having me. And thank you, everybody that has been able to join us on this call. I'm Riley Huggins. I am with Samsung HVAC. I am based out of Dallas, Texas. And I've been with Samsung now for about 5 years. And this morning, my agenda will be going through the Samsung brand loyalty, the Samsung history, a little bit of information into our background in HVAC. I'll go through a little bit of our residential, like commercial, multi-zone products. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, just some differentiators, some things that make it easier to do business with us. And then go through our preferred dealer program. And if there's any questions at the end, feel free to give them to us. So first, let's start with our consumer loyalty, the Samsung overall loyalty. In 2020, they did a study for the US households, and 71% of US households own at least one Samsung device. And of those same households, 27% own 3 or more Samsung devices. All that does for all of us here on this call gives us a better opportunity when we walk and have into that homeowner's house and sit at the kitchen table, and it gives you a better opportunity to get a repeat purchase, attach your sales to other Samsung products, and also a high conversion rate. As you can see down at the below chart, you can see that based on the amount of items that are Samsung products for the homeowner, as more items go up, the better your percentages are of converting that customer on another Samsung product, and in this case, HVAC. So a little bit about Samsung HVAC in America, some background. So we've been in the United States part of doing business since we acquired a company called QuietSide, and that was in 2014. So we've been around now for about 8 years here in the States, and we are located in Roanoke, Texas, which is just north of Fort Worth, which is just about northwest of Dallas. And we've been here in this market for 8 years, and we also supply to Canada as well from this location. And here's a little bit about our history. So even though we've been in the States for a little bit of time, Samsung has actually been in the business a long time, almost 50 years, since 1974. And you can see from our timeline that they've been involved in innovating new products, new technology into the AC world. They actually came out with their first rotary compressor back in 1990. And then in 99, actually came out with their first RAC AC inverter. And then that allowed us to develop in 04 our first RAC DC inverter condenser. And along the way, you see us launching our DVM or our VRF products, our light commercials, some of the items that set us apart, like the 360 and the WindFree, which we'll get into more. And in 2017, was that WindFree technology that does separate us. So you can just see from Samsung that we've been innovative and we've been in the game for a long time, and they continue to be innovative today, and we still make our own compressors. So I'll get into the what we call RAC, CAC, and FJM product. Some of just kind of the key benefits of our products. Not going to go into a whole in-depth thing here. But for RAC, what that means is what we call our residential air conditioner. Those are our standard basic tier high walls. And then CAC is our commercial air conditioners. That has more to deal with the outdoor unit, meaning we're trying to give you more ability on the long line sets, give you more options on indoor units, just to be able to fulfill more applications on the commercial side. And then the FJM is what we call our free joint multi, and that just is giving you the ability to do more zones with one condenser. So let's start with the RAC. So the RAC, this is our newest generation, what we call the WindFree 2.0e. It is basically exactly like our old model, or what we called the Quantum 2.0, but we added our WindFree technology, our one-of-a-kind technology that nobody else has. And we added to it also the ability to have a motorized left-right sweep louver. If you've installed Ductless before, you know what that technology is. But we kept all the great features from the Quantum 2.0 that we had previously, which is easier installation, easier to service. And we actually have YouTube videos out there on that. I actually have a link on here. I'm not going to play it for y'all today, but I just wanted y'all to be able to take this link, maybe screenshot it and type it in, and go check out how easy it is to get into this indoor unit and how to service it, and the ease to be able to install it. Some of the things that really set us apart with this unit is that a lot of our casing is just clipped on. So there's only 2 screws keeping on the entire chassis. And at the bottom of it, you actually can have access to the drain lines and the line sets, which it makes it easier for you to install without having one or more people to install it, or having maybe a bracket to keep the high wall up there and trying to attach all your line sets and your condensate. So please check out that video and look at it and see how easy it is to service our equipment. But not only that, our basic unit isn't very basic. This might be our bottom of the tier equipment. It's our 18 to 23.5 SEER product, but it comes with everything. Nowadays, IAQ is more important than ever, especially after 2020 with COVID-19. And our coil, our system has the process to be able to clean the coil, a 3-step auto clean function, in order to make sure that coil stays dry and mold free and give you better IAQ. It also comes with Wi-Fi built in. So you don't need to add anything, no extra Wi-Fi kit, no extra piece of install, no extra additional cost for Wi-Fi. It actually is built into these high walls. We also have smart installation. That smart installation allows for you and your customer to have ease of mind when you do the startup. And it'll give you a notification after installation, and if it faults, it means there is a problem and you need to fix it. It usually might be a refrigerant, maybe some connections to wires, things like that. But our system allows you to know as soon as you start it up, it'll give you at least that ease of mind that it is running properly. And then for our newest generation that we came out this year, it has our one-of-a-kind WindFree technology that nobody else has out in the market. And this really does set you apart. And I will go into how the Wi-Fi works. So with this residential unit, like I said, it's already smart home, smart controls ready. We have an app, SmartThings works on an app called SmartThings, and it allows you to have a full home automation connectivity. It gives you ability to control the temperature, operation modes, louvering, on and off schedule, automations, geofencing, all that's ability just straight from your phone with our one-of-a-kind app. So that's why we actually just come out with our high walls to already be Wi-Fi enabled, because it allows you to use another Samsung product of ours that is free to everybody in order for you to have better connectivity in the home. So let's get into that WindFree. That WindFree does set us apart. We came out with our original WindFree in 2017. We came out with our WindFree 2.0 around 2020. And it is, so we have two lines on our RSC side. We have the WindFree 2.0 and we have the WindFree 2.0e, which is our economical solution, which is the 18 to 23.5 SEER The WindFree 2.0 is 20 to 24 and a half, and it has an option that we call max heat, which allows you to get better operation down to better heating at lower ambient temperatures down to -13. So what the heck is WindFree and how does it work? Well, it's just for the cooling side. And the goal for WindFree is to be able to provide more comfort and to save more energy, reducing energy costs up to 50 to 70%. And how that works is we are trying to, when you at set point, we want to try to get to set point as fast as we possibly can. So that's the first thing we do. We ramp up everything as fast as we can do it so we can cool the space and get to set point as quickly as possible. And then step 2 is for us to bring down this baffle. And then we have all these micro holes in the front of the panel. And we have basically become more of an induction unit, and the air just gradually comes out, and we're at the lowest hertz on the fan and on the compressor as we can be in order to maintain desired temperature longer, which for a typical system, what happens is we get to set point or we get a little bit beyond set point, usually about a half a degree to a degree, and it shuts off. Well, that's wasting energy. So instead, we are trying to maintain temperature as long as we can in order for that set point to stay at set point for as long as possible, but also to not blow air on you anymore because you're comfortable at that set point that you put on your thermostat. So we don't want to blow that air on you anymore, which is our WindFree technology. So this is what it kind of looks like with some thermal imaging. So over on the left with step 1, fast cooling, you can see we're blowing that air across the space. We're trying to get you cooled down, get the space down to set point because you're feeling too hot. And then in step 2, when we've gotten to set point, we're just gradually letting that air come down. And then we do have a video for that as well. And feel free to screenshot it, go check it out. But you'll see the air just gradually just coming off the floor. And a big reason why this really works for us is because also we have a humidity sensor in there. So we can actually read humidity in the space. So in case we are taking out too much moisture, maybe we need to turn off. Or if humidity is starting to become a problem, maybe we need to ramp back on. So that's another thing that sets us apart on our standard RAC equipment. So now I'm going to get a little bit into the CAC. So like I said, the CAC is more based on what the capability is of the outdoor unit, which we, again, it came out with our new generation this year. And we changed a lot of things to the design in order to help decrease energy consumption, but also improve longer line lengths and give you better capabilities on those commercial jobs. For example, our 18K, which is the second one from the left, it was 98 feet total line length, and now it's 164 feet. So we really increased the capability of the unit. Our 48K can actually get up to 246 feet of total line set. So we're trying to allow you the ability to figure out any application that you can and be able to utilize our equipment. And not only that, but all our outdoor units are compatible with these 9 indoor units. You have the ability to do 1-to-1, mini 4-way, our WindFree mini 4-way. So this is our 2x2 cassette, a 1-way cassette, a floor console, a slim duct, kind of like a pancake unit that you would see maybe in an apartment complex. Our high wall also, this is a different high wall, but it's the same chassis, just has a little bit of different brains in it, but it's similar and it works with our CAC. The Ductless is our high static, and it's actually a very low profile, high static indoor unit. And it actually has the ability to work either from the bottom, from the top, and one of the sides on it. So you have a lot of different options to be able to service and maintain it. And what everybody's familiar with, the multi-position air handler. This is a standard fan coil. Our WindFree 4-way cassette which is our 3x3 cassette. And then another thing that sets us apart, this 360 cassette that nobody else has. So you can see from our cassette side and from our high walls, we're trying to stay in the theme of wind-free to be able to provide as much comfort and energy savings options as possible, but trying to provide a uniqueness with some of our indoor units. So let's talk a little bit more about that 360. The 360, like I've said, we've had it for about 6 years, since 2016. It's standard black and white. You can have it round. You can also get the square panel in case you have those tile ceilings and you don't want to see any cutout edges. It also comes with it a condensate pump, like a lot of our CAC indoor units do. And the really important feature for it is that it is bladeless. This bladeless option allows for there not to be a point of contact in the indoor unit where when air is going across that blade and trying to direct the air into the space to build up moisture. So we're truly a bladeless indoor unit for this cassette. And not only that, but we're trying to keep into the theme of draft. This one is draft free. It's not wind free, but draft free. And what that means is we're trying to make sure that we can cool down the space without people feeling that draft. And the way that we do that is we actually have 3 booster fans within this unit that controls a lot of the pressure of the air coming out and the air going in. And what it'll do is it helps change that angle from a 10, 40, or 60. So either air can be blowing on you as little as possible or as much as you want it to. So we have a lot of capability with this 360. And not only that, but if you look at this next image, you have the different ways of installing it in different spaces. You can put it into the ceiling. It can be outside the ceiling. And no matter what you do, it aesthetically can look pleasing. It's a great indoor unit that really sets us apart. If you can see down here in the very far left corner, you can see the difference of how a 4-way cassette works versus our 360. Our 360 is literally throwing the air around the room, and a 4-way cassette, you have to adjust the baffles, set the baffles in the different ways that you want to do it. But we're truly bladeless, and you have different ways of being able to install it. And then we have a unique branding option where if they want to customize their panel, and you have a B&W, a Burger King, whatever it might be, or even just somebody that maybe in their home, they decide they want one of these in their theater room, and they have a favorite football team or baseball team or whatever it might be, and they want that panel decorated, you can do it. So we can put an emblem on there for whoever might want it. So that's another uniqueness for us. So our CAC line really is what brings that aesthetic solution. And not only that, with our new generation, we brought those longer line lengths, and it has max heat options. So for places that it's colder and you need better performance with at lower ambience, we offer 100% performance down to -5 and up to 80 to 90% capacity at -13 with our max heat abilities. So we have also added a lot of indoor units, like you can see here, the 1-way cassette, the floor console, all one-to-one options. So now you have more ability to find what the homeowner really wants and what that building owner wants, and have more ability to provide a solution. So now I'll go into the FGM, which is our multi-zone, multi-port split solution. So what really sets us apart on the FJM is we do this thing called home run piping, which means from each indoor unit, we have ports for you on the outdoor unit. And for a lot of people out there, what you'll see is you need a box, even for this multi-port solution, not even a DVM true VRF product. So they usually need what they call a toaster or a microwave box, and it'll have the solenoid valves and all that in it. And they have to install it into the space, and then they'll do a run to the outdoor unit to that box, and then they'll actually do their runs to the indoor units from there. Not us. We do everything home run. You can just pipe everything from the outdoor to your indoor units because all of our valves are actually on the outdoor unit. And our indoor units are powered by the outdoor units too. So, and these are just our standard options. We do have max heat options for our FJM as well, but for our standard, we have an 18K that comes 2-port, 24K, that's 3-port, 36, 4-port, 48, 5-port. So those ports will tell you your maximum zoning capability. And then if you don't use our high walls, like our WindFree 2.0 or our 2.0E that already come with Wi-Fi, we actually do have a Wi-Fi kit in order to help the other indoor units to have Wi-Fi if that's what the application is calling for, the homeowner's calling for. And these are the indoor units. All of our indoor units, for the most part, are cross-compatible. And I'll show you that in the next slide. But for here, we have 8 different indoor unit options to try to make sure that, again, you guys have all the options available to you to be able to supply to a homeowner and find the right aesthetic for them. With the WindFree or with our free joint multi, you can connect our WindFree 2.0, our 2.0E, the one-way cassette, the Ductless, the slim duct, mini 4-way, floor console, multi-position air handlers. So we really do have a lot of options for y'all in order to satisfy that homeowner. And this is what that cross-compatibility actually really looks like. As you can see, so I want to start y'all over here, over kind of more at the top. I don't know if I can do this, but we'll try. Here we go. So I'm going to start you up over here. So here's our WindFree 2.0E. It's only got one head, only one option. And here's our WindFree 2.0, and it's got a max heat and a standard option. But here's its head. Both these heads can connect to our FJM. And then if you go down the line, our mini 4-way CAC, our console CAC, one-way CAC, and our slim duct CAC are compatible with the FJM, and then are compatible back over here to the CAC. The only two that have their own option on our FJM for indoor units is our multi-position air handler and our Ductless. So we really give you all the ability to see the same indoor units and working on the same indoor units across our residential line. And that's what we felt was really important in order to make sure that you guys can build up a familiarity with our products. So if you're working on a one-to-one floor console, well, that floor console can actually work on the FJM too. And same thing when you have a one, maybe a garage option or something like that, and you do a single zone, that indoor unit for the high wall also can come to the FJM. So we're trying to make it easier for y'all and what you're working on, and that you're able to see the same things over and over again, and also make it easier on our customers as well. But another thing that's kind of separate from the product is SmartThings. This truly sets us apart. And the reason being is because it's a Samsung-owned app where they have the ability to really build up a true smart home and have a true home automated connected home. We have over 5,000 devices that we can connect to on SmartThings across over 200 brands. This really enables us to be able to connect to a lot of different things, and us to not, be and give us the ability to be flexible and really enrich a true open ecosystem. And not only that, but there's a lot of users. Again, this just opens up the opportunity for y'all. If people know about SmartThings and you guys bring up SmartThings, then it gives you another in. Over 80 million people are active on SmartThings. And this is what it kind of looks against our competitors. So our competitors, company X and company D, have closed ecosystems, meaning they basically are only open to things that will work with their products or products that they work with. And then you have company M that does have an app, that maybe not as closed, but you have to pay for it. And SmartThings is free. It is a free app, and it allows everybody to have access to it. And not only that, be able to make their homes more connected and finding out more ways to save energy, but also make their home more connected. Which gets me into the SmartThings Energy part of the SmartThings app. It gives homeowners the ability to see energy usage history for all their connected devices, usage by device, receive energy savings advice. So how much can I be saving with all this information going into here? Usage by product, and they get to see estimated costs. All these things are allowing us into the future to be able to save more energy and save more money where we can, and being able to connect a lot of different products into one place just makes it that much easier for you and for your homeowner. So now I'll get into our dealer program. Like Harrison was saying at the beginning, we truly have one of the only loyalty programs out there made by the manufacturer. Most programs it's a commitment program. And for us, it's truly at your own pace. It is loyalty. If you want to get points and all the tools and different things that we have, you have the ability to do it. And all it takes is you can see from my training checklist over here, we have 3 tiers. We have a dealer, preferred dealer, and preferred plus dealer. To become a dealer, we have a dealer agreement. You sign it, you fill it out, you turn it in. And then you want to create an account on our website to start doing your trainings. We have the dealer onboarding. You just need to complete the first modules that we have on our website. And then you register your first system. Once you do that, you're an active dealer. And then to become a preferred dealer, we have 2 more modules on our website, and then you need to register 5 systems. Then after that, there's only 1 more module, and then it's to 25 systems registered in order to be a preferred plus dealer and getting the full benefits. Now, what are those full benefits? And before I go to those full benefits, I will say that we do have other training options. It's not all just modules. If you guys want a webinar, we do have webinar signups. If you want to do trainings in person, we do have different training facilities that other partners have opened up. If you guys want to come to Roanoke, we are open up to that as well. So we have a lot of different options. So don't think the modules are the only option, but they will be your quickest option getting through our program. So what are the tiers look like, and what do we get? Well, when you become an active dealer, first thing, you become a part of our dealer locator to allow for people that are visiting our website to find you when they're looking to have Samsung HVAC installed. You also can request access to our dealer link, which is a software that can allow you to look up parts, put in warranties, all kinds of different things. And then it gives you access to the Samsung HVAC tech support. I would call it the service app. And if you want that, you just have to request access for it. And then we have the ability to get lead generation. That lead generation is also a part of being on our program. And so if a homeowner comes to our website, but maybe they're just going through it and they click on a few things, we have a few clicks that we were able to target people and be able to send it to the right dealer. We also have extended warranty options through a company called JB and Associates, and they're a partner of ours. And we have different pricing levels for extended warranties for the dealer and preferred plus dealer. And then we have consumer financing through Synchrony, and we've had some great benefits from that. So if you have ever used Synchrony, or if you're using financing in any way, we actually have an option for you too. And if you're already using Synchrony, it only takes a phone call to your Synchrony rep to go, yeah, add me on the Samsung part of it too. So it's very easy. And then we have another vendor called Thrive Business Marketing, which they can help with developing your business. And that requires using some co-op dollars, but at the same time, it is a big benefit in order to help make sure you guys can market yourselves better, and give you some more options and ideas in order to be able to promote yourselves. And then for our preferred dealer program, the benefits are you start to get friendlier icons. You start to move up on our locator for the consumer. So when they're trying to find somebody, you're moving up on the list, and you're getting ahead of other people. You'll get a dealer welcome kit, but then it's the points, and we call it purchase rewards. You can get up to $100 to $150 value per system, which is the outdoor unit, for every registration, and you can build up points just by installing this equipment and registering it. And I'll show you what that website looks like and all the availability and all the different options we have for that. You can also get vehicle magnets. You just call in if you want vehicle magnets that have Samsung HVAC on them. You can get those. You just call us and you can get them onto your truck. We also have another points program, which is called our branding points. And you can get up to $12.50 in value per system, which is outdoor unit. And we have a promo site. So if you want golf balls, golf bags, hats, shirts, jackets, things with Samsung on it, we have that as well. And that's a different program. It's separate. And then we have a thing called Angie Leads. We are partnered, which they were previously known as Home Advisor. I think we all have heard of Home Advisor, and it's a lead generation. It gives you the ability for you and your partner to get together, you and Supplied Energy, to be able to partner together to give you guys more leads. So when people are trying to get HVAC done or add a ductless to a bonus room, or maybe replace that window unit or whatever it might be, they're able to get and connect with you. And then to Preferred Plus. At the Preferred Plus, you get another bonus kit. One of the things on there is a shirt, and it'll have your logo and the Samsung logo on it. You gain access to VIP technical support directly to us. And that's for the person that's been doing the trainings. I always recommend anybody, especially after you get to Preferred Plus, you guys still have your partner with Supplied Energy, but you gain more access to Samsung directly as you move up through the program. And one of those perks is VIP, but it's for the person that does the trainings. Also, you get priority listening on our dealer locator. Now, what that means is if somebody's looking for you, and if you're 100 miles away, you might be the one that pops up first, even if there's someone that's only a mile away, because you're the Preferred Plus dealer. So we try to make sure that the Preferred Plus dealer are the ones that are recommended first, because you guys are the ones that have been the most loyal and you put in the most work. So, and we believe that you have the more knowledge on the product. And then we have a website development and hosting offering. So if you guys want some work on a website, building a website, changing the website, we actually have an option for y'all in order to make that better, or whatever you guys would like to see. And then we have a 12-12-1 enhanced warranty. So after you register the product, before 60 days, you actually have the ability to give the product as a Preferred Plus dealer 12-12-1 for free. It is automatically given to you. You do have the options of adding 12-12-1 with the extended warranty options for dealer and preferred dealer, but they're not free. But for Preferred Plus, that is what you can give your homeowners as long as you register the product within 60 days. And just for your knowledge, our standard warranty is 7.5. When you register the product, it's 10-10-1. And if you're Preferred Plus, that means it's 12-12-1. So those are our dealer tiers, but here's some items that you can get on our website, and this is how it works. So we have over 6,000 different options and items on our rewards website. There's airfare, there's tickets, there's TVs, there's grills. I saw some rifles on there the other day. I mean, there's all kinds of different things on there. So whatever your guys' hobbies are, or things that you like to do, maybe the end of the year you guys like to give prizes to your employees, anything like that. If you like to take your wife on the end of the year trip, whatever it might be, you have the ability to create a wish list and save your points to be able to do it. Now, we do have a yearly cycle Starts at the standard fiscal year, January 1, and ends December 31st. So that's your ability to build up your points. So our residential products, you can get up to $100. Our FJMs are $150. The light commercial $150. And then we have the DVMS Eco, which that is our single phase VRF product. It has the ability to get points as well. And then another thing that I need to mention about Preferred Plus is we actually have special promotions for them, and those points can actually double. We usually do a double the points a couple times a year for just the Preferred Plus guys. So now you can see $200 to $300 per registration. So we really have the ability to have rich rewards, and it's all based on your loyalty to the program. Here's another example of the website. 9 registrations to get this TV. It's a 49-inch Samsung 4K LED TV. Again, airfare, traveling, whatever you guys feel like you want to do. But I also want to go a little bit into the support structure. Supplied Energy is our distribution partner. We expect you guys to go to them first, but for them, they have B2B B-Link, which is similar to if you want the DR link, that's similar to y'all's. They have access to our website, and then they have a distribution area manager, that's me, and then they have a regional tech service manager. But then everything that we have in Roanoke, Texas, our headquarters, we have our corporate leaders are there, warehouse and logistics. We have IT there, our own IT, tech support, customer support, account reps, everybody that's a part of our company and support is basically located in Texas. And then for y'all have the DR link, the YouTube channel, which our YouTube channel has a lot of service videos, a lot of lookups so that you can try to figure out what this error code means or how to service a piece of equipment. Obviously, you have your distribution partner, Supplied Energy, and they're going to be your direct support. But you have just as much access to all these tools as they do. And then another thing that I would like to say about the app is when you download it, the service app, our service app, Samsung HVAC, there's the ability to do model scanning, to do registrations, to look up submittals, to do installation manuals, to doing a warranty, to looking up an error code, and then that error code leading to a video in order to troubleshoot and get to a solution to make that equipment work. So you guys have a lot at your disposal, and Samsung is here to continue to innovate and continue to come out with better products in order to help you guys out in the field, make it easier for you to install and easier to understand. Thank you so much for your time. If you have any questions, Harrison?
Not that I can see.
Okay.
But that was great. We're really excited about this product.
All right. So thank you all so much for your time. Really appreciate it. And looking forward to doing business with everybody and getting to meet everyone. Thank you so much.
Great. Thank you, Riley.